Perhaps for the benefits of some of our friends, I just want to give a little bit background about the Belt and Road Initiative. Okay, instead of talking about just one route, we are talking about actually two routes. One is what we call the land-based economic belt, and the second route is the Maritime Silk Road. That's why sometimes we refer the Belt and Road Initiative as one belt, one road. Okay. Yes, it is very important initiative because this is really a grand plan, very visionary, because we are talking about altogether, if the belt and the road adding up together, we are talking about 65 countries, which represent over 60% of the world's population, 35% of the global GDP, and 30% of the world's trade. So you can see how important this Belt and Road Initiative it is, because the vast territories that it covers. The second part of your question, how it shaped the world's economy, if I don't remember wrongly. I would say it shaped the world's economy because of two reasons. Okay, these are the two actually important characteristics of the Belt and Road Initiative. The first characteristic is connectivity. Okay, actually the entire Belt and Road Initiative emphasizes a lot on connectivity. When people talk about Belt and Road, normally people associate the idea with infrastructure projects, more roads, more bridges, more terminals, more airports. Yes, correct. But actually, if we broaden our scope, I would say on this list we should add projects like power plants, telecommunication, enhancement projects, and even logistics and industrial centers. All these adding up together actually are related to the Belt and Road Initiative. And of course, if you build more roads, more bridges, it means better connectivity. Better connectivity will bring more trade. And more trade will benefit, say for example, companies that are engaged in logistics services, okay? And of course, if you are able to generate more trade, that means there is higher demand for professional services. Lawyers, accountants, bankers, okay? They all contribute to this enhanced economic environment. So that you can see, actually the Belt and Road Initiative, the importance of it is that it will benefit, and it will, I would say it will and can benefit everyone. Okay, you raise a very important point, interdependence among the countries, okay? If I may, I would like to illustrate with an example which is relevant to Turkey. The example is a very grand project. The name of it is called Caspian International Transportation Route, okay? Actually, it refers to the quickest way of stretching all the way from Southeast Asia through China, connecting Europe through Turkey. And the importance of Turkey in this Trans-Caspian International Transport route is that because of the strategic location of the countries, bridging Asia and Europe. And this strategic location of Turkey can be enhanced with the opening of the Baku-Tbilisi-Kars railway network, which is part of the Trans-Caspian International Transport route. Okay, the network, the Baku-Tbilisi-Kars network was just opened in October of last year. And since the opening of this network, the cargoes from China can reach Turkey in a short 8 days. if you compare with sea voyages, it will take maybe as long as 45 days. So you can see the importance of this network to the industry, not just to logistics industry, but to manufacturing industries and to the trading sector as well. And of course, if we wish to achieve the goal of 250 cargo trains per day, that means we have to invest and improve a lot, not just the infrastructure and road systems and railway systems of Turkey, but also the surrounding countries, including Georgia and Azerbaijan. Okay, so with the actually the current capacity of this Baku Tbilisi Kars railway network is 1 million passengers plus 3 million freight cargoes, but it has a potential of growth to up to 3 million passengers and 17 freight cargoes. So you can see the importance to the economy in this region, not just to Turkey, but your surrounding countries. So after the completion of this network, then the entire region, including Turkey and even Greece and Central Asia, because if we synergize this with the maritime and port development projects, which are being built or have already complete in this region, then the whole area will be upgraded, and the importance as a business hub of the region will be further enhanced. I would, if I may, I would just like to repeat what I have just shared with the participants at this seminar this morning. I would like to offer 3 words of essence to our friends in Turkey, which are internationality, diversity, and connectivity. Okay, first, internationality. As we all know, Hong Kong is a very important commercial hub in Asia. We have now over 8,200 foreign and mainland Chinese companies actively operating in Hong Kong. And quite a number of them, they are engaged in business like construction, surveying, engineering, architectural services, town planning, which are essential to infrastructure projects of the Belt and Road Initiative. And the other thing is that Belt and Road Initiative projects also require support of professionals like lawyers for drafting contracts, accountants for conducting due diligence, and of course bankers for project financing. And Hong Kong has a high concentration of these professional people. So this is diversity. How about connectivity? Okay, China, I think, to Turkey is a very important trading partner as well as a source of investment, and this has already been covered by various speakers at the seminar. If I may call a set of figures, then you will tell the importance of Hong Kong in this relationship. Okay, 10 years ago, in the year 2008, the total amount of foreign direct investment from China into Turkey was about 22 million US dollars. Okay, now 10 years later, the latest count is up to 1,000 million US dollars. So they represent a jump of 46 times, 460%. Okay, so you can see how important China is as a source of investment into Turkey. But there is one important fact that not that many people are aware, is that Hong Kong actually plays a role in this flow of capital from China, because 60% of China's outbound investment, 60%, including China's investment into Turkey, actually goes through Hong Kong. So you can see how important Hong Kong is in connecting. That's why I refer the key role of Hong Kong in connecting China and Turkey. So this is connectivity.